Soup's on.
Ow! Accidental inhibitor compromise. Existence incomprehensible. Oh, where am I? This isn't on my map.
Well, 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 my mini meal ticket.
You are in the fourth ring of Navato! The Rings of Navato!
The Dark Sorcerer cesspool? The underbelly of the domain? Come on, dude, being able to scare the piss out of people is half the fun of living in this dump. You're kind of ruining this for me.
Oh, well, apologies. There's nothing in my records or Miss Tennyson's map mentioning a Navato. But I am recording a log for an educational survey if you'd like to inform me.
You're lucky I'm bored, little man. But if it gives me something to do, I used to love putting on little shows. Now, prepare to be dazzled! This here's Navato, the dark market of the dark arts. We got a bunch of cities here, all floating around the Sorcerer's Engine. This is where the worst of the worst collect. Or as I like to call them, my customers. Hustling and bustling, buying and selling. If you need to make dough, this is the place. Lots of tinkerers here too, all competing to make the next big method to use mana. Although, a lot of these ways are kind of rough. So Navato was created to be a safe haven for paranormal progress. From curses to necromancy, this is your one-stop shop, so I hope you brought your wallet. It's also where a lot of freaks call home, folks who are into all kinds of weird shit. They gather here for the Sorcerer's Engine. You see, because of its power, dabbling in dark magic has a tendency of mangling the mana of the caster. Everyone thinks they're tough until the dark magic catches up with them. If they aren't smart, the magic burns right through them. And if they survive that, they end up looking like the bottom of my ashtray. So, the engine and other tools were created to absorb mana to take the strain away from them. Amateurs. Some tools can do other things too, but those extra feats usually need special glyphs and such branded onto them. Casters that already screwed up their mana use them to refresh themselves. Although, they have to be careful. Booshing off the ample supply can make them depend on it, leaving their constitution super weak. Plus, if it gets worse, it stops helping them. They're left addicted to the stuff without any hope of healing. Their future children will be born with mana deficiency and an endless hunger for more. It's a curse, really, that crafts them from their birth.
So, dark sorcerers are a technology-dependent species.
Species? No, it's more like an occupation. We got freaks from all over the universe here, as long as they got the brains to learn magic, but not the smarts to make better life choices. They're pretty much one of us. My species is a Grisanim. My buddy Trek is part Panthephage. Hell, we got a Yeti running the place, and before him was just a big turtle guy.
Oh, you're referring to the Geoshloom Aereo known as Adwacha, correct?
Big shell and flaming head? Yup, that guy was a total douche. Story goes that one day he just showed up out of nowhere, preaching how he wanted to be a sorcerer and was enlightening himself to the energy of the universe. Blah, 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 crazy old turtle crap. He was way in over his head, too. He barely knew how to harness mana, let alone cast a spell. So he only cast magic using items. Dude was soup without him. Eventually, he left Navato because he racked up a lot of debt from the items he bought and stole. Everyone hated him. Couple years later, the dude somehow got his hands on an alpha rune and took over the whole damn domain. It was crazy. He was shouting,
All mana belongs to me! You are all thieves!
People started leaving, and those who stayed were drained or enslaved. But eventually, I guess someone got the rune away from him. And no one has heard from him since the king took back her family's throne.
Since his evaded capture 5 years ago, his whereabouts have been unknown. But with this new information, we should be more prepared if he ever resurfaces with ill intent. Oh, thank you, Miss,
Cursecrafter, but call me Cece. Huh? Oh. Well, hello there, Mr. Emissary.
Hello, Cece.
Are you interested in a custom charm sleeve? How about a new helmet? The one you're wearing looks like a tight fit. Unless you like things that way.
I need the robot.
Yeah, you're funny. Sorry, but he's not for sale. He's probably worth more than you. Oh. Pleasure doing business. Have a lovely day. No refunds. I'm eating good tonight.
All right, let's go.